Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Do you remember Bee Movie? The mid-2000 DreamWorks animated movie about bees. Today we'll be revisiting the Bee Movie. What I have noticed about the Bee Movie is the fact that it's a movie that most people don't really think about or talk about. It was really a memeable movie a few years ago, well due to the fact that it's a really interesting movie. Let me just tell you the storyline. We have the main character, Barry Bee, who today is going to graduate after.
3 days of grade school, 3 days of high school.
Boy, do I wish school went that fast. And since he's done with school, he soon realized that he would have to pick a forever job. Barry is not having it, hits him like a ton of bricks.
Carefully, because you'll stay in the job that you pick for the rest of your life.
The same job for the rest of your life? I didn't know that.
What's the difference?
You would think he already knows about this. Later that day, he has a conversation with his dad about it. Then we proceed to get this scene.
Sticks I have for you.
I can say anything I want right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo.
Let's open some fresh honey and celebrate!
Maybe I'll pierce my thorax.
Tahani!
Shave my antenna.
Honey!
Shack up with a grasshopper. Get a gold tooth. And start calling everybody
I'm
dog.
so proud.
Okay, anyway. The next day, we see Barry and his friend trying to get a job. I think this scene is dark for a kid's movie, but it's funny because the guy is just bouncing around on the fact that a job is opening up every time someone dies.
And the Krellman just opened up again.
Well, what happened?
Well, whenever a bee dies, that's an opening. See that? He's dead, dead, another dead one, deady, deadified, two more dead, dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down. But that's life.
Same day, he gets the opportunity to fly with the bees that gets the pollen. And this is a big deal because I guess regular bees don't get to get out the comb. This is where he meets his soon-to-be. You see what I did there? On the tennis court. This is not only court where we act, okay? But he proceeds to act like he got no sense and gets stuck on a tennis ball. Tell me how, Ken, the name goes well with the guy's face, okay? Tell me how he heard this.
Huh?
Tell me how. It doesn't matter, does it? Because it's a cartoon. It doesn't matter, I guess. This conflict causes Barry to get stuck on the tennis ball, leading him to meet the love interest relationship. I don't know. Barry gets stuck in the rain. Since bees can't fly in the rain, he happens to fly into Vanessa's apartment. This is where they first meet. Talking to a bee for the first time in her life, I would say she's pretty calm.
I'm sorry.
You're talking.
Yes, I know. I'm so.
You're talking.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Just, I know I'm dreaming, but I don't recall going to bed.
I would say this is calm. At the end of the day, we see Barry and Vanessa chatting up, and soon they're friends. This guy sums what most of us would look like if we saw this.
All right, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee.
After chatting up, he tells his friend about his encounter with the human, and his friend tried to tell him how crazy it is. It is, okay? If I knew you were talking to a bee, I would think you're crazy, and vice versa, okay? After, we see Barry lying in the pool having the weirdest daydream I ever seen in a kid's movie about him and Vanessa. It's very weird and funny, that's all I have to say, okay?
I just can't believe the loveliness of loving. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe
What's this?
sugar.
Vanessa and Barry are having a date out, and let me just say, okay? Who? Okay? Can you call a bee's phone line and vice versa to meet up? Did she tell him? Did she tell him yesterday where she was going to be at so they can meet up? I don't know. That's my question. Anyways, they go to a market where he finds out that humans, wait for it,
How did this get here? Cute bee. Golden blossom.
they sell honey and he is not having it. Okay, and this guy heard the conversation between Vanessa and Barry. Let me just say, why is this guy not as stunned to learn that bees can talk? Like, have you seen this before or something? I don't know. Like, ends up wanting to sue the human race, not the companies, but the human race. What makes this movie absurdly interesting? The lawyer on the opposite side of the bees is just ridiculous. Funny. The court scenes are the best scenes. They're the funniest scenes in the movie.
Well, if it isn't the B team, any of you boys work on this?
Your lines, sir.
Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now.
This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella.
Why doesn't someone just step on this little creep and we can all go home? Order in this. You're all thinking it. Order.
Barry and Vanessa are having dinner together, and Ken walks in. He's not happy, okay? I mean, I understand why. Barry and Vanessa do spend more time together, and you're her boyfriend. And you're barely in the movie, my guy. This scene is funny. Just watch.
I hear you're quite a tennis player. I'm not much for the game myself. I find the ball a little grabby.
That's where I usually sit. Right there.
Kenneth just had it up to here, okay? He's just funny, okay? He's barely on the screen, but when he is, he's funny to me. Soon after that, he wins the case between the human race and the bees.
Court finds in favor of the bees.
Vanessa, we won!
Yay! I knew you could do
You
it!
get the montage of Barry taking back the honey, and it's just funny. Taking the honey from Winnie the Pooh. We stop working because they have so much honey that they don't need to work. I have a random question. Do they give the honey to all the beehives? And if they do, how do they do that? Back to the story. After that, the plants start to die because the bees are not there to spread the pollen. Vanessa's disappointed. I don't know what you thought would happen. For someone who owns a flower store, you should have known this would happen. Barry gets the idea to save the flowers when Vanessa says she's going to the last flower convention, where he will get the last flowers and spread the pollen. We get this Vanessa and Barry trying to fly a plane. When it comes to landing the plane, they land the plane like a bee would on a flower. They spread the pollen and the pollen flower crisis is fixed. He becomes a lawyer or something? I don't know. When you become a lawyer as a bee, do they have a school for that? All I saw was them making honey. Anything that had to do with honey. Other animals who feel the same way bees did about the honey being taken away from them. It's the end of the movie and we still don't know if they're together or just friends. I'm guessing Ken is no longer in the picture since he said this.
Oh, that bee is living my life!
Let it go, Kenny.
When will this nightmare end?
This movie is wacky, funny, and just absurd. With Barry wanting to sue the human race for taking honey. This movie is a fun watch. Overall, thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe. One more thing. Bye.